Good morning. Today is Friday, May 12th. Lee County deputies need your help this morning finding a missing teen. And Richland County deputies are investigating a shooting that left one person dead. Plus, Riverbank Zoo is mourning the loss of its first baby gorilla as Good Morning Columbia starts right now.
From ABC Columbia News, live from Main and Gervais, this is Good Morning Columbia.
Good morning, everyone. Thanks for waking up with us. We have made it to Friday. I'm Grace Joyle.
We have. Oh, by the way, I need one of these. It is High Five Friday. We'll explain that in a little while.
Yeah, I was going to do that to you later. You threw me there.
Oh, how about that? Boom. Boom.
It's feeling pretty toasty outside.
It is pretty warm. I'm not going to lie. Mid-70s in the old truck on the way in.
Wow.
Yeah.
And we've got a storm to look forward to tonight.
Yeah, we got some rain coming in.
Look on the bright
all
side of things.
Kinds of stuff.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's not very bright side. All right, well, let's look at this. Right now, the bright side is it is not raining just yet. It's still dry. Very, very warm as we look up Gervais Street. Let me just slide down. Whoop. Down the weather pole all the way down to the weather center downstairs. Look at that, guys. Very nice to see one lonely car heading up the street. Yeah, it's nice. 74 degrees in Columbia, 68 in St. Matthews, 70 in Lexington, 68 also over in Aiken down by Wagner. It is a warm start to the day. You see some wind coming out of the west as well, 3 miles an hour in Aiken, 7 in Lexington. So, yeah, not too bad, right? It's going to be a nice setup for the morning. As we start clouding up. You can see the storm that's materializing, organizing, and heading our way, coming through Memphis, northern Mississippi as well. That's what's going to bring us about a day worth of rain, about 24 hours or so worth of rain, what's going to happen. So this is later on this afternoon. We'll have some thunder showers moving in, but 91 degrees, another warm day, and a rainy afternoon. Yeah, that's about how we're set up for the next 24 or so. And overnight tonight, 64, very mild, about thunderstorms. Good sleeping weather, don't you think? Yeah, it'd be real nice as a matter of fact. Sure enough. And of course, Mother's Day. Here's the good news. Mother's Day. Yeah. How about temps in the 80s? Bright sunshine. Looking nice. There you go. Love it. All right, let's go ahead and get to that traffic real quick. Right now, guys, number 1 eastbound ramp, or exit 58 on I-20, in Lexington will be closed tonight and tomorrow night for road construction. So tonight and tomorrow night. Now, here's the deal. If you're headed east, you need to take exit 58, keep driving to exit 61, then get back on the westbound lane. Does that make sense? You got to go around that exit ramp. The ramp closure starts tonight at 11, but will reopen Saturday morning at 7, and of course close again tomorrow night for them to do some work there as well. So Roadworks going to add a third inside lane, by the way, on I-20. It's good stuff. So there you go, guys. All right, we'll keep you updated about anything else that may impact your commute. Grace.
All right, thank you, Tyler. A judge in Pennsylvania has overruled a district attorney's decision on charging an Amtrak engineer in a deadly 2015 train derailment. The crash left 8 people dead and more than 200 others injured. Reed Binion reports.
A Philadelphia judge has ruled that there is probable cause to charge an Amtrak engineer in a deadly 2015 train derailment. The move, a bold reversal of the district attorney's Tuesday decision not to file charges.
The district attorney's office has refused steadfastly until this order to even prosecute this man.
An attorney representing families of those killed, underscoring the suffering that he says engineer Brandon Bastian was responsible for.
Caused this mayhem on the rails, caused scores of people horrible, catastrophic bodily injuries.
The NTSB investigation found that Bastian was distracted by radio conversations about other trains being hit with projectiles. The train's data recorder showed it was traveling at 106 miles per hour around a sharp curve with a speed limit of 50. But the DA said there was no evidence Bastian acted with criminal intent or criminal knowledge. In response, attorneys filed a private complaint on behalf of the father of one of the victims. The judge ruled that charges of involuntary manslaughter and reckless endangerment can be brought against Bastian, both misdemeanors. And the judge ordered the filing of 2 private criminal complaints against him. Bastian did not return calls for comment. The district attorney has referred prosecution of the case to the Pennsylvania Attorney General to avoid any apparent conflict of interest. I'm Reed Binion reporting.
Lee County deputies need your help this morning finding a missing teen. Officials say Timothy Paul Philthought was reported missing from his Bishopville home around 5:30 Wednesday. pill thought is a 16-year-old white male with hazel eyes, brown hair, who is 5 foot 8 inches tall and weighs 140 pounds. He has a scar on each side of his face. If you have any information that could help investigators, call the Lee County Sheriff's Office or Crime Stoppers at 1-888-CRIME-SC. Richland County deputies are investigating a shooting that left one person dead. RCSD says they were called to the 1000 block of Piney Woods Road near Broad River around 8:30 last night. When deputies arrived, they say they found the victim with a gunshot wound to the upper body, who was taken to the hospital and later died. Authorities are still on the lookout for the gunman this morning. If you have any information, call Crime Stoppers. Well, the search is over for a Richland County team. Deputies say Wednesday morning, Cadence Sharp called 911 from a business on Two Notch Road, saying she'd been kidnapped. Officers responded and she was taken to the hospital for observation. Prior to Wednesday morning, she had not been seen since May 1st. Investigators say she was last seen with an unidentified person driving the car pictured here. If you recognize this car, call the Richland County Sheriff's Department or Crime Stoppers at 1-888-CRIME-SC. Columbia fire crews are trying to determine what sparked a fire inside a two-story house last night. Crews with the Columbia Fire Department say the blaze broke out just before 9 last night at a home in the 2300 block of Lady Street near Height Street. When fire officials arrived on the scene, they say heavy flames could be seen coming from the home. No one was injured. Officials say the damage sits around $175,000. The South Carolina Department of Natural Resources says no charges will be filed in the fatal boating accident that took place on Lake Murray last month. DNR concluded that an 18-foot bass boat operated by Danny Phillips failed to give way to a larger 32-foot boat. Phillips and Christopher Lanier both died in the collision. Today, the city of Columbia is celebrating its first ever Women's Day. Councilwoman Tamika Isaac Devine came up with the idea to recognize the talented women of Columbia whose inspiring work has gone unnoticed. As of 2016, more than 50% of Columbia's population is female. Research shows that in South Carolina, women are grossly underrepresented in recognition for the work they contribute to the city. Throughout the day, 24 Columbia women will be spotlighted for their accomplishments and contributions to our community. Get a high five from an officer. The Richland County Sheriff's Department kicked off High Five Fridays at Condor Elementary School on April 28th. Deputies say the program promotes trust between cops and kids and is an encouraging way for young people to start the school day. Richland County deputies will continue the High Five Fridays rollout over the next 3 weeks. I wonder which lucky school will get high fives today. It looks like here on GMC, I'm getting a high five from a special weatherman. Tyler Ryan, what do you think of this idea? I feel like you love this idea.
Look, you know what? I love the high five. I'm a big fan of the high five. And then you've got the Top Gun. Remember the Top Gun high five, Grace?
No.
Up here, down low, smack. So it's a double.
I can't see
thing.
you.
Boom, boom.
Oh, there we go. It's delayed.
There you go. You got. There it is. Yes, the double team high five. Top Gun high five. Goose, Maverick, whatever. 68 degrees. That's at 7 o'clock. 91 by the end of the day. But thunderstorms this afternoon. Kids, bring the galoshes to school. You need an umbrella or two to protect yourself from the elements this afternoon. We'll break down the Mother's Day forecast coming up. Stay with us. And high five.